Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keep it real.
Keeping it real.
Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Steven and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So you know what today is.
But you love me for my twang.
That's right, it is Twangin' Tuesday. And on this day, I like to feature country music, past, present, or future on the channel. Now, before we get started,
This nigga.
I just recently found out that a dear
Easy now.
actress passed away. Not that I was like too much into this person, but when you find out that they're gone, you're like, man, that sucks! What? And that is Michelle Trachtenberg. Now, some of you might not know her. I mean, she was born in 1985, and I graduated from high school in 1987.
You gonna make me feel old.
But by the time she showed up, she was on my radar. She was 11 years old in Harriet the Spy.
And introducing Michelle Trachtenberg
Harriet?
Good to see.
in the first motion picture from Nickelodeon.
But what brings her more to my attention is that in around September 1/1, you have to be careful when you say that on channels because they'll flag it if it's back to back.
Bitch, you ain't slick.
But around that time frame, I lived less than a mile away from a Blockbuster. As you can see, that's where a lot of my stuff comes from, because when Blockbuster went out of business, I scooped up a whole bunch of stuff. So the next time Michelle Trachtenberg shows up on my list is on Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which I love.
Then why don't you marry it?
Now, that wasn't until, like I said, after 2001, which if she was born in 85, she was still a teenager on that show. And she felt like a little sister, just like what she was portraying on the show as being the sister of Buffy. And when you're doing scenes like this, you know, you gotta give her credit.
What's going on? Something's going on.
Let's go outside.
No, tell me what's going on.
It's bad news.
Well, what is it? What happened?
It's bad. Please, can we...
Where's Mom?
Mom had an accident. Or, something went wrong from the tumor.
Is she okay? Is she... But she's okay. But it's serious. But...
Dawn.
So this whole time, again, watched her on Buffy, loved her on Buffy, and then the show goes off in 2003, and then in 2004, she shows almost everything in the movie Euro Trip in 2004.
At least the sun's out.
So, you know, she was on my radar. I didn't watch many of anything else that was out there with her on it other than the things that I mentioned. But you know what? it just sucks because she was only 39 years old.
Damn.
Now, she had some type of illness, and we'll never find out. At least it wasn't malicious, but we'll never find out because of her religious background. They will not allow autopsies to be done.
Respect.
Not that I'm saying anything foul happened. It's just, that's just the way it is. So I respect that. And rest in peace, Michelle Trachtenberg.
I will remember you.
Now, get on with it. The song that I'm going to do came from a comment from Gregory Faulkner. And Gregory Faulkner was putting up some stuff about, maybe some other people that I might like. Now, the first one that he asked me or put up there was You Look Like You Love Me, which is Ellie Langley and Riley Green. Guess what?
Denied.
So I had to choose the next one on the list. And the next one on the list is Zach Top. And the song is called Sounds Like the Radio.
Okay. All right.
Now, I like the title, number one. And number two, you got a name like Zach. It's country enough as it is, but, it just has a certain feeling. Now, this particular song came out in last year, January, so it's a year old, and it was recorded back in 2021. So let's take a look at what this song did do on the charts.
Now it's time for a breakdown.
And Balamo went to number 21 in Australia, number 97 on the Canada Hot 100, but number 8 on the Canada Country, number 5 on the US Bubbling Under, that means it was number 105, number 15 on the US Country Airplay, and number 29 on the US Hot Country Songs, which is absolutely wonderful because I've never heard of this guy. Now, that's not saying a lot, that I've never heard of him when it comes to country.
No shit, Sherlock.
But I would think I had heard something else from this guy, and I haven't. But we will see, because I don't know what this song sounds like, and maybe I'll get interested in some of his other work if the song sounds good.
Deal.
So, if you like videos like this and others on my channel, please don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the notification button, because I'm trying to do at least 5 videos each and every week. Keyword is on try. So, without any further ado, here is Zach Top and Sounds Like the Radio.
Well, the day I was born, the doc couldn't believe I came out crying Chattahoochee. Didn't take too long after that for the hair on my head to grow long in the back. Now all the girls want me to pick them up when they hear me rolling by in my pickup truck. 'Cause it sounds like the radio back in '94, Hook a speaker up to my soul. It sounds like the radio. Sounds like a damn good time. Soaking up some neon light. Well, it's a little bit of fiddle and a whole lot of country gold. Yeah, my whole life sounds like the radio. People call me a walking, talking jukebox. I keep the hits spinning non-stop. Something about a steel guitar moaning the blues makes me want to throw back a case or two. They say honky-tonk heroes go to heaven, Maybe that's why everybody wants to go. 'Cause it sounds like the radio back in '94, up to my soul. It sounds like the radio. Sounds like a damn good time, soaking up some neon light. Well, it's a little bit of fiddle and a whole lot of country gold. Yeah, my whole life sounds like the radio. Well, when I die, lay me down in the ground next to an old beer joint with a party crowd, where it sounds like the radio. Back in 94, you know, hook a speaker up to my soul. It sounds like the radio. Sounds like a damn good time, soaking up some neon light. Well, it's a little bit of fiddle and a whole lot of country gold. Yeah, my whole life sounds like the radio. I said my whole life sounds like the radio.
Well, there's no denying that was funky fresh.
All right, so that was Sounds Like the Radio, and I like that song. I liked it a lot because it had a groove, and I was like, if somebody's not going to two-step in this video, I was two-stepping down, with my feet, as much as they hurt right now. They're on a pad, but I had to two-step to this song because this is a two-stepping song. And it's funny that he mentioned Chattahoochee, because that's a song by Alan Jackson, which, by the way, his videos are blocked on my channel.
Ain't that a bitch?
But he sounds like Alan Jackson, but he looks like the lost love child of the cowboy from the Village People.
You so crazy.
For real. So I liked it. It had all the elements of country, and then the lyrics are basically almost like my life. I used to, and I still do some days, drive down the street, stereo blaring in my car, but I'm using a Bluetooth speaker now because something's wrong with my car. Yeah, that's not your problem.
I don't care.
But back in the day, I would blare the music out of my speakers. It's weird. With the technology the way it is, nobody cares anymore. You used to be able to drive down the street, bump your music, and people walking would like, hey, what's that? They don't do that anymore. You want to know why?
Why?
Because everybody's got on headsets, and they got, either earbuds or something as they're walking. So they're not listening to you, they're listening to them. And it's not as fun anymore to be blasting in your car,
Boo!
It just isn't, not to me, but I'm still gonna blast it anyways.
I don't give a fuck.
And he mentioned 94. I'm wondering if that's the same year that Chattahoochee came out. I'll put the comments or whatever if it did come out right here. But yeah, I liked it. So if you are still here, I thank you very much for staying tuned. I really do appreciate it. First and foremost, I want you guys to like the videos as much as I like making them for you. After that, all you need to do to help me out with the channel is to like, subscribe, share, and comment. Peace.